Hello everybody, I'm ellbristow, this is Ellitopia Gaming, and welcome back to KSP Live. We are at a slightly different location this week. We are broadcasting from hitbox.tv/ellbristow, no, not ellbristow, hitbox.tv/Ellitopia. This is only kind of an experimental stream from Hitbox. I've not tried streaming from Hitbox before, so I'm interested to find out what kind of response I get, how it looks to everybody, what kind of feedback I get from everybody in the chat. So if you are watching this in Hitbox, don't forget to hit the follow button and join in the chat, and we'll hopefully have a nice stream. If you're watching this on YouTube, that makes no difference to you because you're watching it on YouTube. So, but you can. The link to the Hitbox channel will be down below, so you can head over there and hit the follow button there, so that you do get notifications if we do continue to use Hitbox in the future. So make sure that you do that. With that said, I also need to set up my Hitbox profile because I haven't got a lot of the things that I need displaying to people, links to the website, links to Facebook, Twitter, etc. And importantly, I haven't got any donation links set up. If you want to leave a donation at any time, you can do so at streamtip.com/t/Ellitopia. I think, no, it's /ellbristow. I always get it around the wrong way. streamtip.com/t/Ellbristow. Links for that will be in YouTube, and eventually links for that will be on the on the Hitbox page. They're already on the Twitch page. But there we go. So we are back with KSP Live, getting all that junk out of the way. Let's have a look at the situation, shall we? We have a contract in kind of ongoing status. Oh, by the way, I apologise. I have a fan running. Apologies if you can hear that on the microphone. Let me know and I will move it around. It's extremely warm here this evening. Yes, we have one contract running, which is to launch a satellite in an equatorial orbit of Kerbin, which sounds very easy, but for some reason we've had a lot of difficulty doing it. So hopefully we can start off our stream by actually doing that, completing that contract. We were attempting to do it with the Fortitude 1, I believe it was. There it is. And I believe, was it that we run out of fuel? No, it can't be that we run out of fuel. Don't know what that was. Excuse me. Oh, I've got no water left. Someone go and get me a drink of water, will you? If I had a production crew, that would have been worthwhile doing. So yeah, I don't remember if this actually made it anywhere near orbit. I think what we'll do is we'll do a simulated launch of this just to see where it actually gets to, because I can't remember how we got on last week. My keyboard's in the wrong place. Everything seems to be in the wrong place today. Hang on. Including our stream. Our stream is in the wrong place because it's on Hitbox. Right. We haven't got SAS. Put the throttle up. Let's launch this and see what we get. I think I know what it was now. I think we lost communication too early or something like that. Only 35, 36. Not fantastic. Oh dear, okay. So, whoa, come back. There we go. No, come back. Ah, where are you going? Stay there somewhere. We really need SAS. We really need SAS. What? We're facing the wrong way now. Come on. There we go. My goodness. Come on. Yeah, we should have launched much more upways. Yes, if we wait till the apoapsis again, we're we're going to be stuffed again. Right. Well, our Apo is outside the atmosphere. I'm going to try very inefficient burn actually. Come on. Come on. Whoops. We are somehow in orbit. And we've used virtually all our fuel. Stage destroyed. Okay, I'm not too worried about that. How did we do as far as our orbit's concerned? Absolutely horribly. So, actually, it's not completely horribly. But we haven't got enough fuel to correct it, and we've just lost communication. So, this simulation has shown that this craft is not suitable for what we want to do. So, ideally what we want is more science points so that we can unlock SAS, because that would have been a much more successful launch had it gone smoothly. Now, SAS is here. There is an SAS stabilizer, but we only have 5.7 science and we need 90. Not a lot of chance of us getting that very easily. Let's see. Crew report. Walter Highland Shores Desert. Launch pad runway KSC. Shores, we've only got one report. Walter, we've only got one report. Desert, we've only got one report. I've got an idea. We're going to be planing to get some science. And I don't think I've actually flown this plane live on the stream before. We're going to go for a TwinJet. There it is. There's the TwinJet. And we're going to build that. And the plan is to take a scientist with us, which will be Harvey. Get out of the way, please. There we go. It'll be Harvey, our scientist, and Valentina, our pilot. And they will take this thing on a quick science trip. Shores and Walter are very easy to get to. Desert, not so much. So what I think we'll do is we'll fly to the desert and then try and fly to the shores and then kind of roll into the water and see if that blows us up sufficiently. Okay, so here is the TwinJet 1 with our two pilots, well, one pilot and one scientist. Jet wants explosions, true. Stuck host mode on. Oh, excellent. Thank you very much. Why are we rolling? We're not supposed to be rolling just yet. Let's have the brakes on. There we go. Right, so we have Harvey and we have Valentina. Let's just do a quick check to make sure that we've got all the science we can from here. Do a materials bay. Meh, not worth it. Goo. Ooh. Okay, we'll have that mystery goo then. Toggle that. While that's toggling, we'll log the temperature. Oh, okay, so we never actually picked up the science on the runway. We did the magnetometer though. How did we manage that? Okay, so Harvey, out you get. This is your debut. There we go. Jump. Nice jump. Well done, Harvey. Take that data and get the goo. Collect the data. Restore the canister. And then boing. Oh, okay. This way. This way, please. Preferably out of the crack in between the fuel tanks and things. There we go. Right. Board. Okay, so that is some science. Let's close that. Some science to start us off with already. However, have we got any lights on this thing? I don't think we have we? No. Okay, we'll turn those back off again then. Let's get our SAS on. our throttle doesn't actually need to be all that high. This thing, if it's the iteration of the craft that I think it is, it takes off like on a dime. Oh, that's just telling us that the craft was done. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off and we are going to head west towards the desert and hopefully pick up some science points from the desert if we can land there. Hopefully we can land there. So let's get our engines on and our brakes off, and let's get away. Bouncy bouncy, pulling up, and there we go, we're off the ground already. As I said, this thing takes off very, very easily. This has got to be the most reliable plane I've ever built. And it's a twin pilot plane as well, which is just great. Moving around just a tad. Let's slow us down a bit. Let's head up. Get us a bit of altitude. Get us a bit of speed. I don't know what that wobble's all about. The SAS is fighting something. Something in the atmosphere is giving us some hassle. We want to come down quicker now. Let's go into Kerbal landing mode. Here we go. Kerbal landing mode activated. Okay, we're not quite as high as I thought we were. Let's have slightly less Kerbal mode activated. I don't intend on killing you. I don't intend on killing Kerbal Harvey. Right, throttle right down. We've got plenty of speed. We also still have a fair amount of altitude. Are we technically over shores at this point? We are, okay. So when we need it, we can come back to here for our shores science. We just need to get out of the shores biome and into the desert biome. It's very hard to tell how far away the floor is. We're going a bit fast. We don't have any air brakes. We do have wheel brakes, but they have a tendency to kind of, you know, flip us over. This is a very fast landing. A very Kerbal landing. Brakes, 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 brakes! Brakes! Oh no, we've taken off again. Okay, brakes don't work in the air, usually. Air brakes work in the air. Come on, come on, come on. Brakes, brakes, brakes. No, bounced again. Come on, this is a very bouncy floor. This is supposed to be desert. This is sand. Sand isn't bouncy. If anything, sand should stop us very quickly. Wow, that was close. I just caught that before we flipped right over there. Whoops. Okay, well, we have landed in the desert. Just about. We haven't stopped yet. We're rolling downhill. These brakes are not very good. Come on. There we go. Parking brakes on. We have landed successfully in the desert. Thank you, Valentina, for your wonderful piloting skills. Let's get a crew report from here. We already have one. Typical. Let's get... Oh, we already got some data and things from here, didn't we? So we need... Oops. We need you out on EVA. Hey, look at that, look. the tail's going as I move around the Kerbal. That's an interesting bug. I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to happen, because I'm not in that ship anymore. Anyway, we need to take that data. We need to collect that data and restore the materials bay. There we go. Oh, and then while we're here, because we can, log the temperature again in the deserts, keep that. Observe the materials bay. Collect that data. Restore it, keep that. There is some right weird noises coming from outside my window. Open that. Mystery goo. Lovely mystery goo. Oh, hang on. Out you go. There's the magnetometer. Keep that. Take that data. Oh. Hang on. Reset that, because I just did that. Why can't I toggle it back in? Keep the data. There we go. No. What? Oh dear. The magnetometer appears to have broken. Restore that. And while you're out here, do an EVA from Kerbin's Deserts you've already got. Okay, can we jump and do a flying? No, we've already got that one as well. Okay. Right, Harvey, back in your cockpit. Board. Can we now toggle that back in? Yes, we can. Okay. Don't know what that was all about. Wouldn't let me toggle it back in. So close that. So there we go. That's one lot of science collected. There is still data in that. Keep that. Hold on. Let you get again, Harvey. You didn't collect the data from the thermometer correctly. Not the tail connector. There we go. Take that. And board. Right. So now we have all the science from the desert area. Now we need to try and get to the shores. Now there's water not too far from us. So let's take our brakes off. And we will be rolling. There's a little bit of engines. There's a great big hill leading down to the shores. That's not going to be fun. So let's make sure we've got absolutely no throttle. Let's brake hard now. And we'll try going down at a slight angle, I think, to try and kill some of that speed. Otherwise we're just going to go careering straight off into the water. I can't stop. It still says deserts. Yeah. Okay, we're very, very close now. He says, realising that they're still quite a long way away. Okay. Ground colour has changed slightly. We are very close to the water now. Turn! That was very much closer to the water than I had planned. Are we in the shores? No! No! How are we not in the shores? Oh, hang on, we're rolling sideways now. We're going to have to get our toes wet, I think. Very, very, very carefully. Still in the deserts. Crew report from Kerbin's deserts. You see fish swimming by the window. It looks like you're underwater. Interesting. You see a rubber duck float out of the materials bay. So the waters by the deserts are a separate biome? Mystery goo. The goo looks to be doing the potty dance. It should have gone back on the launch pad. Well, this is very strange. I don't know why we're getting different science here, but this was kind of the purpose of the trip, so I'm going to take the advantage. 2.4. How much did that say the temperature was? The engineers hadn't planned on water, so the numbers have all washed off the thermometer, making it unreadable. That just said that it's 317 degrees in this water. I have a feeling that that's not Fahrenheit or centigrade. Equally, it's not Kelvin either, because that wouldn't be much of a desert. Collect the data. Restore that. Take that data. Collect that data. Restore that. No. Take that data. And EVA report from here? No. Okay. So we gained 52.3 science, so we have a total of 58. That's not bad. It's not quite as much as we were hoping for. We need 90, so we now have 58. That isn't going to give us anything that we need. It is this one that we need. So there is no way around it. So what do we do? Do we do another flight? I'll tell you what, let's have a look if there's a contract for any flights. Temperature scans. On the surface, in flight below. That would give us 9 science, plus whatever science we actually got from the experiments. The rest of those aren't on Kerbin. Let's find out where they are. The ones... Oops, that's the wrong thing. You go away. Oh. Okay, so those two and that one. So we have to fly over that one and then land near those. Well, I think we could probably do that. I think we could manage that. I wonder, is there anything we can do with the TwinJet to make it slightly better for what we need? Any suggestions, based on the flight that we just had, any suggestions as to how we might be able to improve the TwinJet? We don't have retracting landing gear, so we can't do that. We can put a solar panel on it, because we have got solar panels now. We don't need a solar panel on it, but it's probably a good idea to have a solar panel on it. Are we at the part limit? Oh yeah, we're on the part limit, so we can't do that. I was wondering about the wing angle and things like that. I wonder if there's anything we can do with the... See, look at that. The centre of mass is way ahead of the centre of lift. We can't really bring that forward at all. Can we bring these forward at all? That's just shifting everything forward. Okay. Back. That's not so bad actually. The centre of lift is in a slightly better position there. I wonder if rotating the wings slightly would do anything. Yeah, see? Very slight wing rotation. Let's put our centre of lift in a slightly better position. could lift those up very slightly. And that will give us that extra little bit of stability. Although, as our fuel runs out, hang on, let's see what happens as we use up our fuel. Oh no, it doesn't move very much. Yeah, looks alright. Okay, so we don't need all the spare parts. So we'll have a couple. In fact, there's no point taking any because we're not taking an engineer with us. Likewise with this cockpit. Come on. Right, so it's done that already. Okay, so then we can remove some of the food, water and oxygen from each of those. We don't need any monopropellant in them, so that's now a much lighter plane. In fact, we can probably take even more of the food, water and oxygen out because we hardly used any. So that's now considerably lighter. And the centre of mass and centre of lift are in slightly better positions. Any more sciencey things? No, we've got the orbital telescope, but we can't use that when we're not in orbit. We don't have any spare parts to add anything. I'm going to move this antenna because it's in the wrong place basically. And it's all bizarre. Hang on, let's get out another one. Here we go. Let's go. That's not an angle snap. Let's get angle snap on. There we go, and we'll rotate that so it's not facing against the airstream. There we go. Those doors won't hit it. That's good. So there we go. This is going to have to be the TwinJet 2 because it is a slight modification on our design. Hopefully it still flies the same. And let's get that built, shall we? There we go. That's in our build queue. Boing. Okay, so we don't need to worry about the science on the runway this time. We can put our SAS on. We can put our throttle up to like there. And off we go. And you can see just how quickly this thing takes off. 30 metres a second, 40, 45, so about 42 metres a second this thing takes off and it can do this. And that is speeding up, which is pretty impressive. So we're going to hammerhead it. There we go. How to take off. Kerbal stroke Ellitopia gaming style. Now, let's get our targets in place. Let's activate navigation on that one. And head towards it. That's probably a good idea. So we should soon be seeing there we go, we have entered the zone, we're in the zone, so let's get that temperature thingy. We have got it, and that is that completed. We don't even have to keep it, we can reset it. We've completed that part of the contract for 3 science, 3,900 and something funds. Can we get another crew report here? That's over the Highlands still, okay. So why was that not worth anything? Oh, it is now. Okay, there we go. So we keep that. There we go. Don't know why that was suddenly different. Right, so now we need to activate navigation on one of these and turn our butts around. And we're going to be landing for these ones. Means that we can empty out the science implements. Be nice though. Right, we are nose diving down because we're pretty much at our destination now. fact, we're probably going to see the thing pop up in a minute to tell us that we have entered the zone. Try and bleed off as much speed as I can. Brakes, 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 brakes. Have we entered the zone or have we missed the zone? Whoa, bit of a bump in the... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! We appear to have hit a divot or something. No! No! Harvey survived. That was... oh look, there's the magnetometer thing as well. That was very annoying. We hit some kind of bump. That really was not nice. And look, we're right on the target, right in the zone, but we can't get a temperature reading now because the thermometer is in tiny pieces scattered across this field that we happen to be in. So, not fantastic, but Harvey survived. We have lost Valentina though. Can you get an EVA report? Yes. Store that. And get another one from the ground. Nice. Board. Well, some science, but not a complete success. Obviously, our next Kerbal that we hire will be named after jellyfish, in recognition of his donation last week. I'm sure, however, that throughout the course of this series we will be hiring a number of other Kerbals. Ooh, excuse me. It's been a long day. So we're just going to poodle along the runway here, and we're going to poodle over to the spaceplane hangar, and we're going to grind some science from the spaceplane hangar, the mission control building, possibly the VAB. Oops, wrong button. Oops. I'm pressing all the wrong keys today. Shame that we couldn't just say don't put the plane on the runway and put it outside the spaceplane hangar instead, but there we go. Okay, so here we are outside the spaceplane hangar. Let's get a crew report. No, wrong cockpit. Let's get a crew report. 1.8 science. I've not been reading any of these science reports actually. Let's get a temperature report. The temperature here is cool due to the breeze blowing through the SPH. 2.8 science. Materials bay. The great view of the new planes distracts you from getting any meaningful lab work done. 8.8 science, that's good. I like 8.8. Open this, and we'll get some goo. The engineers at the SPH spread some of the goo on the control surfaces in hopes of actually making their planes fly. 3.5 science, keep that. Magnetometer. And log that. The tower controls are not amused. 1.8 science. Toggle that back in. And then Harvey, it's time for you to get out. And you can not fall off the plane. In fact, you can get an EVA report from here as well. KSC tour stop number 8 of 31. Welcome to the SPH. we go. Parked outside mission control. Oh, rolling backwards, brakes. And again, crew report, mission report. We didn't go very far. Can't you see me waving at you? And a temperature report. The temperature here is elevated from the tense atmosphere. Materials bay. Mission control wonders why you have to do your experiments here. Have do your experiment here. This is these reports are not the vanilla reports. The goo seems enamoured with all the flashing lights on the control panels. This is a mod that I've added to make the science a little more varied. Mission control confirms that this is indeed a waste of time. Keep that data, toggle the magnetometer back in, and EVA. Take the crew report and store that. We get an EVA, no, not flying over curving shores. There we go, let's get an EVA report here. KSP tour stop number 6 of 31. Welcome to mission control. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not knock the wing off. Let's park here. Brakes on. And one last time. Crew report. There seems to be a lot of strange green life forms building something here. Oh yeah, we're still at the VAB. EVA. Oh, I didn't need to do that quite there actually, did I? But never mind. Take, store. We'll do that EVA there. KSP tour stop number 18 of 31. Welcome to the VAB. Somehow, I think we have been here before. Keep that. Let's jump across and thermometer. Log the temperature. The ground spontaneously combusts from years of rocket fuel soaking into it, and the temperature spikes. Keep the data and take the data. Materials bay. A welding rod fell into your experiment midway. You don't know if this will affect the results, so you finish your report anyway. Another 8.8 science from that, and we can collect that and restore the materials bay. Not that we actually need to, because we're not going anywhere else, but never mind. Observe the mystery goo. The goo chokes the pilot. The goo shakes with excitement. Keep that, collect that, restore, and that goes out. Wouldn't it make more sense to have taken readings from the VAB before launch? Keep the data, you're quite right, it would have done. Take the data, and we can go and get back in. Whoa, there we go. Board. Toggle that back in, let's be tidy. And close the doors. And there we go, we can recover this vessel, get pretty much all of our funds back, because we're still in the KSP. 99.8 or something like that % we should get. And we now have 135 science, 64.1 science earned. We got 98% of our value back, so we could have got more by going up to the launch pad or the runway, but there you go. We now have 124,000 funds, so that's okay. Harvey didn't get any XP from that, which is a shame. But we now have enough science to unlock SAS. And incidentally, RCS as well. But, and a jet thruster. Don't know about that one. Let's research that. That's going to take 45 days to research. Oh, hang on. Whoa. Stop the warp. Stop the warp. Hold on. We've still got 45 science left. So we could unlock that as well, which will give us struts. And struts. Struts are good, though. Although we still only have a 30-part limit, but struts are good. We'll research the struts as well. So we'll actually go to that one being completed. We can take that SAS module off. Ah, actually, yeah, that's how we can get around that. We can take the SAS module off and use the inline stabilizer instead, because it's got 15 torque and that's only got 5. So purchase that, whack it on the bottom of there. Let's take that off for the moment and then put it on there instead. So let's see, reroute to this battery here, and we take that off, and we purchase that, and put that on. There we go. Very stubby looking little fellow that is. We don't have the parts to add a nose cone to that, which would be nice because we could use that one. I mean, we could in theory use that one as well. But either way, we are over the part limit. Would that actually, that would just create drag, wouldn't it, if we did it like that? I don't know. Would it create... It'd probably do it actually, wouldn't it? But we can't do that because we haven't got the parts. Unless there's any parts that we can sacrifice. We could sacrifice the parachute. We could sacrifice the parachute. If we sacrifice the parachute and put nose cone on that, hopefully it would actually fly somewhat better, which would reduce our Delta V cost during the launch. Yeah, I'm going to give that a go. Whoops, I'm going to bash my microphone as well. Fortitude 3, we're going to save it and we're going to build it. Okay, it's a night launch. Typical. Oh, nice view of Sonna there. We have got enough power. We've got enough power for a night launch. Where's the sun gone? Over there. So it's just gone night time as well. We might get some sun when we launch, if we're clever. If we launch vertically enough, but I don't think we're going to do that. So this time we now have SAS, which is fantastic. We're going to put our throttle up and we're going to launch this thing and hopefully actually get this thing in orbit to complete that contract. And at some point we need to get rid of all the other satellites that we put up there. But here we go. Fortitude 3 is underway. We're going to let it fly vertically for a bit. And then very gently start our turn. Masses more control over this thing because of that probe switch. 36 now, so yeah, we can definitely come down. We can reduce our thrust because our thrust to weight's increasing now as we're burning off fuel and the atmosphere is getting thinner. It's not really our thrust to weight actually, is it? It's just our acceleration g-force. Thrust to weight seems to be the closest comparison, I guess. This is a much better launch. I think our apoapsis is going to stay. Oh! I don't know, actually, no, we are pushing it around a little bit. Let's nose up for a while. No, we're pushing the apoapsis away a bit, aren't we? So I want to bring the apo towards us as we push it up. Let's watch our fuel. Loads of fuel, loads of fuel. Okay. What's our altitude? Yeah, we're doing okay. And we're in orbit. So we can continue to burn. Our Apo and Peri are actually almost in the right places. Don't have a huge amount of fuel actually, but Peri should be at 499. There we go. Our Apo's at 497 at this point. Right. While we've got communication, let's turn this antenna off because that's going to be using power. Not a lot, but there we go. and we can actually point ourselves better towards the sun. But what we actually need to do at this point is point ourselves prograde, ready for us to burn our periapsis up. We need an APO of 578 to complete the contract. Have we got enough fuel? I think we have. 578. .545. Is that close enough? We're allowed a 5% margin of error. Just increase it a little bit. That's got to be close enough. That's the wrong contract. We are within tolerance, so we just need to maintain stability. There we go. That is that contract completed. 39,915 funds and 11 reputation from that. No science. I thought we got science from that one, but never mind. And there we go. We have our first working satellite in orbit. The first of many, let's hope. So, I think that for this experimental Hitbox live stream, I don't think it's gone too bad. We did have a couple of hiccups in the middle somewhere, but I don't think it's gone particularly too bad. So we're going to leave the live stream there, and we will pick this game up again next week as usual. Hopefully we will, what I'll try and do is off camera I will try and complete that other contract for the thermometer thingamajiggies, and that will hopefully give us a few more science points, and that will certainly give us a few more funds. If you're watching this on Hitbox, not on Twitch, and you haven't done so already, then please don't forget to hit the follow button so that you get notifications next time we go live. If you're watching this on YouTube, then thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And, well, there is nothing... Oh, I nearly knocked my phone on the floor. There is nothing more for me to say then. Thank you for watching, guys. Please do come back next time and see how we get on with this career mode. I've been ellbristow, you've been watching Ellitopia Gaming, and I will see you next time. See you later.